Hey guys, Tom Mobile back again. Today I'm going to be talking about the Moto G Power 2021. I'm going to give you my initial impressions and let you know if it is worth it. Everyone knows about iPhone and Galaxies if you want to spend over $700 for a flagship phone, but there's a huge market for people who cannot afford that or simply just don't want to spend that much for a phone. So here comes the Moto G series. In the past, Motorola used to compete with the high-end flagship phones, but they were not very successful there. In recent years, they have found more success with the budget phone with the G series, and this is another great phone that they have to offer. So for the color, they got the flash gray. Just click through some of these pictures. Here's the back of the phone. It actually looks pretty decent for a budget phone. Got a flagship-like design. Doesn't look cheap or anything like that. And it also has the polar silver color. So the colors itself aren't too exciting, but gets the job done. They're pretty safe. Once again, flash gray and polar silver. The base model comes in 32GB at less than $200. And if you want 64GB, it is $230. The base model comes with 3 gigs of RAM, and the 64GB version comes with 4 gigs of RAM. I would recommend going for the 4 gigs of RAM because it's already a budget device. I would spend the extra $50 or so just to get a little bit more performance out of this device. It has a 6.6-inch display, so a very large display for the price. It is only 720p, but I don't think that's a deal breaker for a phone in this range. The iPhone 11 also had a 720p display. It wasn't until the iPhone 12 that they have the 1080p display. Okay camera for the price, 48 megapixel front shooter main camera. It also has the macro camera, allows you to get 4x closer, and also the telephoto camera. The only thing that's missing is the ultra wide camera, which is a bummer. I believe they had it in the previous generation, but for some reason they decided to take it out of this version. It also has a water repellent design as well. I didn't see any IP67 certification or anything like that, but it should still be splash proof. In terms of operating system, it has Android 10, which is kind of a bummer because Google is currently on Android 11. I know they promise about 1 year's worth of update, so if you don't care about future updates, then this phone will be okay. But if you want to be future proof, I would look somewhere else. It has a plastic design. Camera has all the basic features. Macro video, slow motion video, time lapse, hyperlapse. It also has a image stabilization feature on there as well. Audio, is good to see that it does come with a 3.5mm headphone jack. It only has a 1-port speaker at the bottom, but it does support FM radio for anyone still listening to the radio. In the box, it does come with a charger, which is something that we do have to point out these days. It has a massive 5000 milliamp battery, which is why they kept hyping up their 3-day battery life. I believe if your phone is just idling, it would not surprise me if it can last up to 3 days. But I think if you are actively watching HD videos and streamings, it will probably last about 14 hours, which is still fantastic for a $200 phone. If you just want a cheap budget phone with a massive battery, I think this is a great bargain. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Moto G Power. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.